10. So today we're going to be learning about the difference between two squares. So remember that the very last question in the previous exercise was a special kind of quadratic, which is x squared minus 100. So factorize x squared minus 100. You must notice that x squared minus 100 equals x squared plus 0x minus 100. Now proceeding in work example 12, which is over here. Ten times negative. I think it means work example 13. Well, never mind. 10 times negative 10 is negative 100. And negative 10 plus 10 equals 0. So x squared plus 0x minus 100 equals x minus 10 and x plus 10. Think about a more general case in which you try to factorize x squared minus a squared. Notice that x squared minus a squared equals x squared plus 0x plus a squared minus a squared. Since a times negative a is negative a, and a plus negative a is 0, this leads to x squared minus a squared equals x minus a and x plus a. You must remember the special case. This kind of expression is called a difference between two squares. Work example 15. Factorize the following using the difference between two squares. So you just use your notes. So 49 is 7 squared, and x squared is x squared. So x squared minus 49 equals x squared minus 7 squared, which is x minus 7, x plus 7. For here, you just need to know that a half squared is a quarter, and then use the difference between two squares. So again, here you need to know the square root of 16 is 4, and the square root of 25 is 5, which you should already know. So you just substitute in. So, exercise 10.11. Question 1. Factorize each of the following. So here from question L, you should notice that the numbers given are not square. None of these are square. 27 is not a square number. 98 is not a square number. 20 is not a square number. XY squared is probably not a square number. Try taking a common factor out first. Okay, so we need to factorize these. X squared minus 36, which is x plus 6 and x minus 6. P squared minus 81, which is p plus 9 and p minus 9. W squared minus 16, which is w plus 4 times w minus 4. Q squared minus 9 is just q plus 3 and q minus 3. K squared minus 400 is just k plus 20 and k minus 20. T squared minus 121 is just t plus 11 and t minus 11. X squared minus y squared. Well, it's just exactly the same as x squared minus a squared. X plus y and x minus y. 81x squared minus 16g squared is 9h plus 4g and 9h minus 4g. For 16p squared minus 36q squared, it is 4p plus 6q and 4p minus 6q. For 144s squared minus c squared, in the first bracket there's 12x plus c, and in the second bracket there's 12x minus c. So for k, in the first bracket it is 8h plus 7g, and for the second bracket it is h H minus 7G. Why do people have to name those almost exactly the same? Okay, so starting from question L, these numbers are not square. Obviously, a common factor of 1 will work. 27 is not divisible by 2, but you can see both of these numbers are divisible by 3, which gives us 9 and 16. So it's just 3 times, and in the first bracket is 3x plus 4y. The second bracket is 3x minus 4y. So this is the same. We're not going to divide both of these by 1 because it just won't work. But we can divide these by 2 to give 100q squared and 49p squared, which gives us 2 open bracket 110q plus 7p close bracket 10q minus 7p close bracket open bracket. For n, you just need to divide by 5. So outside of the brackets, there's the number 5. Inside the first bracket, there's 2d plus 5e. And inside the second bracket, there's 2d minus 5e. For O, it is x squared plus y squared and x squared minus y squared. And for P, there aren't any numbers here, so the common factor is not a number. In fact, the common factor is x, which gives us, if we divide by x, this gives us y squared minus x squared, which we know how to do. It's literally the opposite of z. So the answer is x open bracket, y plus x close bracket, open bracket, y minus x close bracket. Question 2. Factorize and simplify 36 squared minus 45 squared without using a calculator. So 36 squared minus 45 squared. 36 plus 35 is 36 minus 35. Wait, no. We add them first. Yeah, 36 plus 35 is 71. And we all know what 36 minus 35 is. It's 1. So any number times 1 is itself. So the answer is 71. Question 3. Factorize and simplify this without using a calculator. So 6 and a quarter plus 5 and 3/4 are 11. 12. And 6 and a quarter minus 5 and 3/4 are a half. And 12 times a half, which is 12 divided by 2, is 6. So the answer is 6. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you and goodbye.